So Todd,
Hi.
I've heard that you have one of the most fun businesses there is to purchase.
Being a beer guy, going to events where it's only fun is super enjoyable.
And how did you become the beer guy?
It was a small operation when I first looked at it, and I knew that the growth potential was enormous. When I first bought it, I would do one event every 4 weeks. I turned that around and started doing 4 events every week.
Wow.
It was good. The one other thing about this company, not only are you the beer guy, profit ratio is incredible.
The fact that you're mobile is part of the reason why your costs are so low, I guess.
Low overhead, try to overpay our contractors. We have over 100 people on a call out where we can put out an event to those people and allow them to choose what they want. One of our rules is that they always bring a friend so that they feel comfortable working. We became the best at serving beer. With all of our equipment running, we reached over 20,000 servings per hour. No event was able to serve that amount, so we started doing multiple events, rock concerts, rodeos, weddings, parades, the Olympics, BC Place, just good old-fashioned beer gardens. Anywhere in the lower mainland, we were able to execute our equipment, and whether we just rented refrigeration, or if we provide refrigeration with beer service, or we gave them the full turnkey, we gave them the staff, the beer, the equipment, and we also handled their POS and looked after their money for them.
Now, for a potential buyer, what would you say the skills are that they would need to have to get into this business if they wanted to purchase it?
You would just have to be motivated to go out and find the events. Generally, I found that you're only as good as the last event you did. So as long as you went ethically and transparently, that seemed to work the best. So everybody knew what they were getting. It's an industry where you go and you'll work an event, you become so enthusiastic to do it. It's so motivating. The business has been so good to me. I've been honored and privileged to be able to do this. It was only basic knowledge. I never knew anything about draft. So you learn that and you work it, but all the equipment is pretty much foolproof where it's a turnkey operation.
And so with the sale of your business, what would a purchaser be getting?
You would get all the equipment, and when you just see the trailers and the trucks, that's what we call the cold storage part of it. So it has draft equipment on the cold storage, but the trailers can also just be used as a walk-in fridge. And then also inside the trailers is what we call beer gear, where we have countertops, ticket boxes, POSs.
There's 2 streams of income on the business, it seems like. There's the events that you run, and then there's also the rentals of the trailers that's separate, that people themselves just rent these trailers.
Exactly. The trailers are so easy to move. We put a rooftop refrigeration unit. We can run that with a generator. So it has the faucets on it.
Oh yeah.
And then this is for a tray drops in, 3 brackets, and then a tray slides in here. And then you see we have a mirror on this. And this goes back to early drinking days where the bars always had mirrors on them because the people who were pouring the beer got to see what was going on behind them. I tried to make it so that it was better to operate for all the other people who did it. We stripped the insides and then we have them spray foamed. And as you can see, they're walk-in. The average person can stand in here. You can go ahead and put in temporary shelving if you like. This is our tap system. We regulate it with the CO2 that runs on the outside. And yeah, basic system. At BC Place, for one concert, they had an intermission during the main draw. And I sold 2 kegs for like an hour and a half. And then for the 15-minute break, I sold 22 kegs. And I had all that beer pre-poured on tables, on trays. Empire Field, they took the roof off BC Place and they opened up Empire Field. Temporary. I sold 1 million beer there.
1 million?
I sold 1 million beer there. And I counted because of the kegs. And so that was 2 seasons of the Lions and 1 season of the Whitecaps. These trailers can sell for $30,000 each unit. I manufacture them. That's my cost of building them.
Now, for a buyer who's interested, you're also potentially willing to carry some financing?
Sure, maybe somebody doesn't want to put it all down right away. We may be able to make something work. Like I say, it's not really about the money to me. it's more that I get to pass on the company and have somebody else exceed at it.
A great opportunity for someone. They have the mentorship from you. You potentially carry financing, great product, lots of huge potential. For anyone who's interested in this business, please give me a call. We'll schedule an appointment and hook you up with Todd.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Become a beer guy.